This is a tutorial for a candy jellyfish. Unfortunately, I have traded all of mine or have given them out, so I don't have a picture of what they look like before, but I'm sure you could search one up. For materials, you'll need... I'm using about 6 feet of string for the head, and then I will be using more for the tentacles. Are they called tentacles? I am confused. Scissors, and then beads. Once again, I don't count the beads. And then a candy needle would be helpful for this project, but once again, I lost mine. Your first step is to take 3 beads and put them on to your string. Don't take up a whole bunch, because you're going to have to tie it off and cut it off. Then you're going to take your string and push it through the closest bead from the knot. Place a bead onto your string and slide it through the next bead over. You're going to do that all the way around. When you add your final bead, you're going to slide it through both the bead you're supposed to go through and the first bead you placed during that row. You're going to do the same thing as the last row, but instead, you're placing 3 beads on, and then skipping the middle beads and going to the corner beads. This time when you slide your bead through this last piece, you're going to slide it through all 3 of the first 3 you placed. This is worded really badly. I am so sorry. I forgot to mention this, but make sure you're pulling tight so then it can hold its shape. Do all the way around and then slide back up to this bead. This next part is going to be pretty confusing. It took me like 4 tries to figure it out. You're going to slide 3 beads onto your string, and instead of going all the way to this bead right here, you're going to go to the middle point of when you place the 3 beads. You're going to repeat this all the way around, going from the middle bead to a point piece, and then the point piece to a middle piece. And for this next part, you're going to slide through the final bead, and then instead of going all the way to this one, you're just going to go to the point. You're now going to do pretty much the same exact thing, going with 3 beads from point to point. It should look like this, and then you're going to go all the way around, going up through that point in the middle again. Repeat that one more time. You're stringing all the way to this point. This is what it looks like right now. This is the last row, and you're going to string 4 beads instead of 3. Get through this last point and then tie it around the string. Cut off your excess string, but don't throw it away. Flip over your jellyfish and cut off a string about this long. String your beads through a random bead. It doesn't have to be random, I just choose to do random, and then make both sides of the string equal. Place however many beads you want till you get your desired length on both sides of the string. Place your last bead on only one of the strings and then tie it off. Cut off the excess. By the way, don't make the tentacles too tight or it'll end up stiff like this. Or doesn't really matter. I tend to like mine to be able to be played with and not just stick up straight. This is how mine turned out. If you like how yours turned out, please like, and if you have any questions, please comment down below. Have a nice day.